Hey guys! Welcome back to the Cult to Converse podcast.
The door's open.
Hey guys!
Welcome to
back.
the Called Converse podcast.
Called Converse.
Called to Converse podcast.
We're here. We are called to converse.
We are called to converse, and that
According
was a harmonica. You
to
just
the man
heard.
himself. 1 second. Oh, hold on.
I feel like Jesus would love harmonicas.
I bet like if they existed, he would.
Did they? Probably not. Wait, why are the lights
I
on?
think
Oh.
Jesus made harmonicas, actually. Wait. Oh.
Okay. Hey guys, as you can tell, we're both like, we're in that middle phase where we're about to crash. But so right now we're really like, it's really weird.
But I'm excited.
Me too. I'm in a good mood right now because, yeah.
Yeah, I'm in a good mood. It's a good day.
Let's talk
to
about it.
Talk about good things.
And it's a good day to talk about what we did in our
Well, let's
lives
talk
today.
about. Okay, so
Oh.
we just had Thanksgiving break.
Oh my goodness, you're right.
Lots of things going on.
Mhm.
What'd you do, Ariane?
I almost went to Mexico.
It's
It was so funny. Kate and Marlo asked me if I could hang out, and I went downstairs on Friday to go ask my parents if I can like go, and then they just said, "Oh, do you want to go to Mexico today instead?" And I was like, "What?" And they're like, "Oh yeah, today we decided like we should go to Mexico," and then I was just like, I mean, yeah. And then we decided that we wanted to go Black Friday shopping, and my dad wanted to watch a football game. So we're like, we'll go tomorrow.
This was like at like 11 a.m. though.
Yeah.
They were gonna go all the way to Mexico.
Yeah. And then my dad was like, oh, I want to watch the football game. I was like, I want to go Black Friday shopping. So then we went Black Friday shopping. We were like, we'll do it tomorrow. And then we watched Stranger Things too late into the night. And so we didn't end up going to Mexico at all because we got too tired and woke up too late the next day. Sorry,
You
that was
woke
kind of a
up too
yeah.
late.
And how did you do?
I do.
That was a weird way to
did
ask.
good, pretty good.
How was your
Actually,
break?
I worked literally every single day.
Yeah, she did.
It was
So-
kind of terrible, but paycheck's gonna be coming in, and I'm gonna be happy. Yeah, and all my family was here. It was really fun.
Oh yeah, she did a turkey trot.
Yeah,
I mean, you know, I didn't
it was
wake up
fine.
early that day because
yeah, I was like, yeah, my dad was like, text her, because we were
Oh,
literally
I would've
on
loved
like
to.
the road right there, like by Lydia's house, that road.
Really?
And like we were on it for a while, and it was at the recreational center or whatever it's called.
Really?
Like right there. And he was like, text her, and I was like, she's not gonna be up. But
I
Oh,
really
how
wish
was-
I was up.
how was your train ride?
I went on a train ride. Oh yeah, and it was really fun. I loved it. It was so cute. I'll show you pictures later.
Mm-hmm.
But it was like the Harry Potter train, kind of like that. But there
Oh.
was so many carts. I was with my boyfriend's family, and there was like so many different carts, whatever, lounge parts, and they all had like a different design, and it was so cute because like we went out into like. Have you ever watched Enola Holmes before? I don't know. Well,
Maybe.
it's like, or like in any movie where they're going between the, like running away or something, and they're going between the carts, and like
Yeah.
there's like the open. So we walked through the different carts, and there's like the open part, and we just like, me and him just stayed out in the open part for so long, and there's this other guy just enjoying the view too.
Aw,
And it was so cool, like the breeze and the weather, and
that's
I
so
loved
nice.
it so much, and I didn't even get allergies, so.
Talking about weather, it's been really cold.
I know.
Not in here though. It's always hot in here.
I know. My like AC was, or my heater was just on too. But
Anyways.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
that was kind of a yap sesh, but my break was good. I'm glad you got a paycheck. Yeah, I also had to. I watched a dog, so I was working too. But it was like pretty good. I didn't have to go anywhere.
Yeah.
She had to watch dogs at an actual place. So.
yeah, it wasn't super fun, but it was all right.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Anyways,
so I guess that brings us into our next.
that's totally on topic.
Today we're gonna be talking about the 10 Commandments. It's just, at a certain point, like we've been really talking. I feel like we've been talking about like deep things, but also kind of surface leveling all of the deep topics.
Yeah.
And
We
so,
have.
So I don't know. I think it would be good to go over something like simple today and just like kind of just like talk about like just something super direct, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna talk about the 10 Commandments and just like the story of them, and maybe just a couple ways how, I don't know, how
Okay, let's do
they
it.
relate to
I think that's a
life. Cause yeah, I mean, duh, but whatever. I don't know.
Let's. Should we start with like the foundation of how, like what they are?
Yeah.
So basically, what happened in Exodus 19 was Moses went up to Mount Sinai in order to receive the 10 Commandments directly from God. And God descended, and in Exodus chapter 20, verse 1, and God spoke all these words, saying, I'm the Lord your God who brought you out of the land of Egypt, out of the house of slavery. You shall, and then he continues to say all the 10 Commandments. So now today we're going to cover them.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
I think we'll read it, and then should we read all of them or read one by one and then
I think
just
we should
go
do one
into
by one, right?
We'll read one by one and then just kind of say what that means and like how it could apply.
That sounds good.
Okay. So, you shall not have no other gods before me.
Wait, you shall have no other gods before me.
Oh, you shall have no other. Wait, I thought that's what I said.
She goes, you shall not have no other.
You shall have no other gods before me.
So,
I
first
think,
of all, there is no other god, but it's easy to like create them in your own mind.
yeah, I think, well, he's talking about, well, I don't know, because there's the other one where he talks about idols, too.
That's what I was going to say. I was going to bring up not to have idols, but I know that covers it later.
Yeah, so I think that's just simple, like.
I think it's simple. I mean, there is no other god, so don't act like, I guess don't treat it like there is.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one's pretty straightforward, I feel like, right? Okay, next one. Okay, it is, right? It is straightforward?
Yeah.
Okay. You should not make for yourself a carved image or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above or that is in the earth beneath or that is in the water under the earth. You shall not bow down to them or serve them, for I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God, visiting the iniquity of the fathers on the children to the third and fourth generation of those who hate me, but showing steadfast love to thousands of those who love me and keep my commandments. So I was laughing because mine was much longer than yours.
I know. Every time we actually read something from here, we always just start laughing because I don't even know what happens. We just start laughing every time. And then it's like, no, it's not funny. Whatever.
Well, God's amazing,
Yeah.
so rather be happy than sad. Let's think. Well, an idol can be two things. It can be like a religious statue or like a symbol. But it can also be something that in general you're putting above God.
Yeah.
Because like an idol can be something that people like worship in a religion that is more physical, or it can be a person, or it can be anything really. It can be anything that you value more than God and you're willing to put above God. Yeah. Basically. Knowingly or unknowingly, by the way. For I, the Lord your God, am a jealous God.
Yeah.
That should make you feel so happy. Like, God loves you so much.
Like God gets so jealous when, like.
Because, like, he loves you so much. Like.
Yeah.
I don't know, like, jealousy in our terms and human terms isn't a good thing to have. And it's not from God because it's, like, very negative and it causes you to resent people and stuff. But in terms of, like, God, I mean, we know he can do no wrong and we know he's all good. So this jealousy is literally just him loving us so much that he just, like, wants to be with us so much.
Like how we say jealous, like he's jealous, like, when we want to do something else kind of thing. Like, or when we worship other gods or whatever.
Exactly. Aw, that's so cute. Anyways.
I was reading the things.
So, what are some possible idols people have in their lives?
Well, yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's, like, you shall not make for yourself a carved image.
Mm-hmm.
or any likeness of anything that is in heaven above, or that is in earth beneath, or that is in the water under the earth. So,
Whoa,
yeah.
I mean, do you think this goes along with like images of Jesus that we've like painted or like we've made or like statues of Jesus people have
Yeah.
made? Because like you don't
I
know if
think
that looks
so.
like Jesus, and then if you're like praying to it, or if you're sort of like worshiping the image of him more than you are like his like what he is in the Bible, it can become like really.
Yeah, I think it's like,
I love how we switch Bibles.
I know.
There you go.
I think it's like different because in the way that like, well, like, you know, like if you think of Jesus one way and like you picture him and put like labels on him, even if they're all good, but you kind of just, I don't know, like shaped him to be something.
Then you don't truly know him because that's like up to you. Yeah.
And it's like, it gets kind of like.
That's what's kind of scary because sometimes I think to myself, like, what if I have a false image of God?
Yeah.
You know, or Jesus?
But I think just like knowing that like you can have doubts, like everyone's gonna have doubts, obviously.
And you can grow in it too.
But yeah, like how you grow in it is just like growing in your relationship with God and just like in all the ways that you can do that, I think.
Yeah. And I think that like God will guide you in the same way. Yeah, humans translated this in like so many different ways, but we know because God is like above all that he has control of it and he's like taking good care of his word. Because if he says it's going to be that way, then it's going to be that way.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it's the same way of like with like what Christians who truly see God, the way they see Jesus will be guarded by like what God wants. Like he'll feed you that it like your soul with that in the right way because you're like searching for it, and like if you're like truly seeking, then you'll receive him. So yeah, you shouldn't really, I guess like I have to remind myself I can't doubt that like what I perceive Jesus to be, if it's all good, is wrong. Because it's like if he's everything good, then everything I think about that's good of him is true. So
yeah,
which is everything. Like everything I think of him is good. So then he's good.
Yeah,
in all ways. That's what I guess that's like what's hard about believing sometimes, but it's also pretty straightforward. Yeah. And other idols, money, your career, success, boyfriends, girlfriends, friends. Like we said, community in that one video. Your own rest, food. Like
literally anything.
Literally anything.
Like,
you can put anything.
That paper plate over there.
I was going to say, like, this
Styrofoam
water bottle.
plate.
I could put this above if, like anyone could.
Yeah.
As long as you just focus on that other thing.
What was it? Someone on Sunday, my pastor was talking about my pastor was talking about he said something. Never mind. I forgot what it was. I thought of it, but I don't actually remember what he said. But he was like, to the point where if you're like let's say you really like, or like, sorry, let's say like, okay, like,
I have no idea what she's saying.
Never mind. I'll think about it later.
Oh,
it'll be better once I actually remember what it is.
I was gonna say, I think that's why it's really important to have a great relationship with God and like really close, because if your relationship with God is like this, like very small, then it becomes so much easier to put anything above him. But if your relationship's way up high, like really connected, then everything else that can fall below it so easily. So that's why I think it's important to pray every day. Oh no.
And also like if your relationship is like if you feel like if you're not putting enough effort in it and you know that you aren't, then I feel like that's, but also at the same time you don't care kind of thing, then I feel like that's like or you care, but like, what if you like care, but it's like you don't have time, or like,
Well,
I don't know. And then it's like what I was trying to say is like, then it's like obviously it's like inherent. No, you're ultimately gonna put things above him because
that's why, like, I think a lot of people that realize they're too busy might get called to maybe having a career in the church or something like that, because they know if that's their job, then what else are they going to be busy with? And I think that's something that probably happens for a lot of people, but yeah, everyone
like
gets
in a
busy.
good way or a bad way?
In a good way. Because some people can't help but like have an overwhelming amount of responsibilities to do, and if you get called into ministry and stuff, then that responsibility is going to shift to being about God anyways, you know what I mean? That was just a random thought, very specific, but yeah. Okay, you want to move on to the next one? I lost the page in my Bible.
Did I read the last? No, you read the last
No,
one. It was about
I did,
idols.
yeah. Okay. You want to read it?
Yeah.
We're here. Oh, Justin Bieber's playing in the background because we were playing Christmas music.
Okay. This is number 3? Yeah. You shall not take the name of the Lord your God in vain, for the Lord will not hold him guiltless who takes his name in vain.
So in vain basically means for no use.
Yeah, or like not cluelessly, but carelessly,
Mm-hmm.
or just like casually.
Yeah, so saying like, whoa, this is
Yeah.
hard because I can't just say it. But that's the thing. In this case, if I told them and I said, don't say this, is that in vain? Or is because I'm like explaining it because
it's not careless.
It's not carelessly because it's to spread the word of God. So that's because God's name isn't a bad word. It's a good word.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I can say it because it's not a bad word. Like, there's so much stigma around, oh my God, for Christians, because we shouldn't be just throwing that out there, as a lot of people do.
Because, like, if you say it, it's like,
especially if something bad happens, you're like, oh my.
Yeah.
That's not good.
You could just say gosh.
Yeah, you can just say, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
That's what I do. And
during Christmas time, I say, oh my garland.
Oh my gosh, diddly darn it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, lemon pepper stepper.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's really not hard to. Also, Jesus' name, especially for people that don't believe in Jesus, sure gets used a lot when something bad happens, which I don't know where that even started.
Yeah.
That's like saying, Muhammad Ali or something, like the boxer. I was like, not from No, I was talking about the box, or you know what? Oh, Gandhi. You know what I mean? Just random people's names. It's why did you choose that one?
Oh, Arian Cruz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, just carelessly because sorry, Justin Bieber's still playing.
I'm not ludicrous.
Oh, Justin Bieber.
We said too many. Okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I think I don't know, like.
Using his name in vain. Yeah, and then also, yeah, especially sometimes it's good to use God's name in your daily life. Like when something happens really good to me, I just have to just go, oh my God, thank you God, thank you God, thank you God. And then it's at that point it's more like a prayer. And as long as you're acknowledging that you're actually talking to God and you're not just screaming that out like for yourself, then I mean, acknowledging God is always a good thing too, but not in a bad way. If that makes sense, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Can I tell you a story that happened? Yeah. The other day I was making these like mochi cupcakes, those things for the Thanksgiving thing. This was crazy. I break an egg because I usually break an egg into a separate bowl, but this time I accidentally forgot and I just broke it into like the big one, and a big eggshell fell in, and I can't find it, and then I'm like, oh my goodness, I can't, it's somewhere in there and I just can't find it. And I was looking for so long. And I'm like, it's okay. just bake them. And I set up
You're gonna bake it with the eggshell.
yeah, and so I put it in the pan and I said, God, please don't let anyone eat this eggshell. Please, maybe just let me have dreamt that. Please don't let someone eat this eggshell. That's embarrassing. I prayed that. I took it out of the oven, and no kidding, my mom was like, you should try one. And there's, I think, 24 in it. And I was like, you're right. And I chose a random one from the middle, and I picked it up, and the eggshell was sitting at the right under it. And me and my mom just looked at each other, we're like, I'm sorry. It was so cool. And I was
That's
just
so
thinking,
fun.
wow, you know, because you can pray about the littlest stuff, and then
Mm-hmm.
and that was so cool.
I feel like that's what, like, I don't know. I love that. Like,
I took a picture.
having, can I see it?
Yeah, of course. Oh, you keep talking.
Like, just being a, like, not in a, like, I'm using God kind of way, because that's, like, so bad.
Middle of the pan.
But, like,
it was right there.
that's crazy.
Anyway, sorry.
Like, yeah, but, like, in a way that, like, it's so nice, like, to know that, like, I can fall back on that, because, like, I
Mhm.
always catch myself, like, in a good way, like I had callbacks today for Wizard of Oz. They're doing, like, the musical at our school, and I was just, like, sitting there, and I was like, dang, like, all these people are so good, and then I was like, God, if this isn't for me, like, you know what, like, it's okay, like, I don't even care, and I just, like, I was kind of nervous the whole time, and then I just felt this sense of, like, peace, and I was like, yeah,
Aw.
like, it's okay.
Yeah.
And it's just, like-
everything's just happening.
Yeah.
But oh
So-
my gosh, that's what I think about. If I didn't believe in God, I'm already an anxious wreck, which is something I need to work on because we're not supposed to be. Have anxiety because why would we? But you know, sometimes it's hard to help that. And if I didn't have God, I would be that times 1,000. I would not be able to function at all. I'm not even joking. It's
Yeah.
great. It's just so good to have something to fall back on. And that's not the only reason God's there, but he's not a genie in a bottle, but it's just
Yeah.
it's still like
It's
having
like-
a friend you can always rely
Yeah.
on, but more like a father.
So, anyways,
How did- whoa,
don't
that
ta-
was a
that was crazy.
That was a whole
so
talk.
don't take his name in vain, because he's
Apparently, that was
just
a big topic.
carelessly. Because, yeah, I mean,
I mean, you saw those.
and this is different
Mhm.
from, like, swearing. By the way, there's, like, a whole other
Oh,
part
yeah.
about swearing.
That's a whole different thing.
Yeah.
But just remember, both shouldn't do. Okay, this one's remember.
Should check my Bible.
I lost it in mine. I don't have the Exodus tab.
It's okay.
Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. So, Sundays are very
Which-
special.
The Sabbath, basically, if you don't know, it was like a day. They had a meal every. Did they? You couldn't eat certain.
you shouldn't clean. You weren't.
Yeah.
You weren't supposed to clean.
You couldn't eat certain, like, in the Old Testament. You couldn't eat certain things or, like, do certain things during the Sabbath, but it was a way to, like, it was kind of like fasting a little bit.
Yeah, because so basically when God was creating that is why it's the Sabbath day, right? Because on the seventh day he rests, or because
Yeah.
yeah. So basically when God was making the earth on the seventh day, or I guess what we would consider, what we've translated to being Sunday, is the day of rest. So, yeah, for the Sabbath day, keeping it holy, just putting effort in to make our Sundays.
But also,
That's why
don't
Chick-fil-A is
make-
closed.
Yeah. Don't make it like this is even in the New Testament too, but don't make it like an idol too, in a way where it's
Mhm.
like, oh, I'm being lazy, kind of.
Mm-hmm.
It's Sunday, so I'm gonna be, like, lazy. Like, I'm not
Mhm.
gonna put effort into anything, and, like, not, like, using it in a negative way, but more like resting in God's presence,
Mm.
sort of. And, like at one point in the New Testament, the disciples they went to, like, Jesus was preaching in a temple on the Sabbath, and then it was, like, in the height of things, and nobody liked Jesus, and
Wow.
they well, the people that didn't know him didn't.
Yeah.
And then they were, like, in a wheat field, or like some kind of field. I think it was wheat. And the disciples hadn't eaten in forever because like they were traveling with Jesus and stuff, and it was like really hot outside and everything, and they started eating the wheat because like, well, they were like, because they were with Jesus and they were like, wait, can we eat this wheat? And he was like, yeah, because like, well, they were like hungry and everything, and then like the temple leaders, whatever their name or whatever, they came out and they were like getting mad at the disciples and like mad at Jesus and like, this is the Sabbath, you can't do that, like blah blah, and they were going like legalistic and like what was according to law and not like actually like Jesus himself told the disciples that they could eat wheat like on the Sabbath, but then, well, yeah, but yeah, it's like don't make it like that. It's more just like, you know what I mean?
I know what you mean. It's not an idol, but it's instead of a way to just focus in.
Yeah.
Awesome. Next, it's your turn.
No, it's
Oh,
your turn.
shoot. I forgot to read the rest of it. Sorry. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days you shall labor and do all your works. But the seventh day is a Sabbath day, the Lord your God. On it you shall... I probably should have read this. On it you shall not do any work, you or your son or your daughters, your male servant or your female servant, or your livestock, or the sojourner who is within your gates. For in 6 days...
Nobody.
This is what I was talking about when God made the earth. For in 6 days the Lord made heaven and earth, the sea, and all that is in them, and rested on the seventh day. The Sabbath day. Therefore the Lord blessed the Sabbath day and made it holy. Okay, next one.
Okay. Honor your father and mother, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God has given you. So I actually learned this at Bible study like a couple nights ago. Like a couple Bible study nights ago, so like a few months ago. But this is the only commandment out of the 10 commandments that comes with a promise and a blessing. So in the other one, it's like, don't do this, don't do this. But it's like, that your days may be long in the land that the Lord your God has given you. So, I mean, another thing I've heard, like some of my youth pastors say is like the way you honor your mom and dad is the way that your relationship is with God. It's like kind of reflects it. So like if you're not very nice to your parents, it's like, how can you be nice to the king of the entire universe? It's like,
Because he's your father.
yeah. And
Yeah.
so
I mean, your parents, until the day you get married, should be the most important people in your life. That's something else we learned.
mm-hmm.
Because why would they not be?
Yeah.
They raised you, and sometimes it's hard to listen because we're teenagers, and that's a thing. But
Like, I don't have this problem, but like if your parents aren't Christian or like aren't like they don't align with what you want to believe kind of thing, but like in a bad way, then like I don't know, we kind of talked about this like a couple videos ago or something.
I mean, you don't have to you respect them.
Yeah,
It doesn't mean you have to be like indoctrinated. That's maybe not the right word, but by their beliefs if they're not godly and stuff. But it doesn't mean that you can cast them away as your parents, because they still are.
just pray about them.
You shall not murder. So
I think that's pretty straightforward.
But also, don't remember where. Murdering isn't just killing somebody. It's also can happen like in your thoughts. I don't remember where it was. I don't remember. So you can you look it up on your computer while I talk, just so I can like make sure I have a foundation for it. But say murderous. That's a horrible thing to look up. Is not only physical. Maybe. I'm just gonna make sure that. spiritual condition of the heart. So you can murder people. Wait.
Oh, and like verbally abusing a person.
Yeah, but I thought that there was a direct verse. Maybe not. But
what did you think it was?
about how you shouldn't, like, murdering is can also be like, you can murder them in your thoughts, or like,
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
what is
Okay, so hatred,
Yeah.
hatred, anger, and malice are all still like considered murder
Oh.
in God's eyes,
Yeah, but where is that?
and how
I just remember that being a thing.
Sermon on the Mount.
No. Is this like in your brain? Are you?
Yeah, it's ringing a bell.
Anyways, well, in general, anyways, it's not good to hate people anyways. So, murdering, you should never kill someone, because who are you to take them out of this world? That's God's job. But yeah, that's just horrible. I mean, ethically, that's wrong too. So
Yeah.
hopefully we don't have to advise you guys not to. But yeah, even just hatred in general.
And the first murder was, right? The first one in the Bible was Cain and Abel,
Oh yeah,
and that came out of
and
like jealousy and anger.
and a lot of bad stuff came from that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, I think it's straightforward. Hopefully, if you're watching this, you're not planning to murder anyone.
Yeah.
Okay. You shall not commit adultery. Ooh.
Ooh.
I mean,
Well, that's also adultery isn't a word that not a word that everyone knows. Basically, like, it covers a lot of bases.
yeah,
It's like not cheating it's like not cheating. It deals with a lot more of like a husband and a wife,
yeah.
basically.
Basically,
Kinda
like,
hard to define.
don't cheat on people, but also, I mean, there's like a lot. Like, don't cheat. Don't sleep with other people. Don't like.
Yeah, there's
Like,
it's just like,
and-
don't be unfaithful. Too.
Yeah. Because being unfaithful, kind of being unfaithful to whoever you're with, like married to, is like, to God, it's like,
Because you become one flesh, so
yeah,
what
it's
do
like
you,
kind of offending.
yeah.
Offending?
But actually, some biblical figures actually, some people in the Bible that were very godly did do that though.
Yeah.
And didn't mean it was a good thing. That's the thing, like, especially Abraham and stuff. Abraham was very righteous. He followed God a lot and was very faithful, but it didn't mean he always did stuff that was right.
Solomon.
Yeah. So that's pretty straightforward. Don't cheat. Last one.
You shall not steal.
Yeah. Even
That's
little
the last
things.
one? I thought there was another one.
Oh wait, was that not that? I was not the last one.
You shall not steal.
How many is that? One,
Well,
two-
I think, I mean, all of these are pretty straightforward.
more, I think.
Steal, because it's not
Yeah.
your property. Don't take it.
it's just see, the Bible's it aligns a lot with morals that we naturally have.
Yeah.
But it's, come on, everything's
Yeah. Maybe, I think, well, the morals came from the Bible. Because
it did. It
it's
really
like-
did. And a lot of philosophers, ancient philosophers,
yeah,
did have a foundation from the Bible. And it's just true. You shall not bear false witness against your neighbor.
So what does that mean?
Let me see what these footnotes on this one says. A legal charge in which false testimony could lead to unjust punishment. For
So
one's neighbor.
don't
don't lie
lie.
or accuse somebody of something that you know they didn't do.
Don't lie, but also don't deceive.
Yeah,
So,
I guess
like-
on a broader scale, don't lie and don't deceive. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
No, that's pretty good.
Imagine, like, imagine someone lied about something and was like, I bared false witness to it.
To my neighbor.
I have to tell you something. I bared
Bared
false
false
witness. Like Shakespeare or something.
Oh yeah, King Lear. No,
King Lear.
Beowulf talks a lot about Cain and Abel, which I thought was cool.
Yeah, so don't lie. Just because it's like, why would you lie? Like, well, like, there's a difference between lying, like, it's tricky, but, like, lying as, like, just, like, casually lying, kind of, like, just, like, oh, yeah, whatever, but then lying, like, what do you think is, like,
The line?
yeah, because, like, in some situations, you can't, there's a difference between lying,
And not telling the truth?
like, a
Just
white
kidding.
lie, or, like, not saying something to protect someone else, or to, like, you know what I mean?
But then is that bad too? Because that's people pleasing.
What do you think?
Like if someone said,
Well, no,
do
I
you
don't
think
think
my hair
it's-
looks bad? And you think it looks bad. But you
Yeah,
say,
no.
no. I think that might be wrong. That might be wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what is that? Like, if,
I mean, I guess.
like, if someone, yeah, how would you just say, like, because that's not really nice.
Yeah.
To say no, but then it's like,
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll come back to it.
We'll come back to it. Something for you to ponder on. Okay. This is kind of like vague for me. Or like confusing for me. This last one. For, I just added that. I just felt like it should start with for. For you shall not. Okay. You shall not covet your neighbor's house. You shall not covet your neighbor's wife or his male servant or his female servant or his ox or his donkey or anything that is your neighbor's.
Yeah, it's like you don't be jealous of what other people have. Because everything that you get is from God, and everything that's taken away is taken away by God. So it's like whatever, like you shouldn't be jealous because God gives you things that he believes is right for you because he knows everything.
Yeah, because being jealous leads to people hating each other and like resentment.
Well,
and
not all the time, but
well, not all the time. Hopefully it doesn't happen at all. Sorry, I just read that from the footnotes. It says, coveting may cause a person to murder, steal, or lie in order to obtain their desired thing.
And you know you shouldn't murder, steal,
Or lie. Which we just
We just
learned
learned that.
Yeah, so this one covers the bases.
Yeah, so,
yeah.
I mean, yeah. Those are the 10 Commandments.
Yeah,
Do you have anything else to say on them?
that they're very important.
I think you
And-
should try to live them out every day.
And it's like if you don't know if you're doing the right thing, just check if you're doing those things.
Yeah.
And then sometimes you might be doing wrong things outside of it, but like that's the foundation of a lot of stuff in the Bible and what
Like,
God sees.
if you're just, like, figuring out everything, maybe you should, like, I don't know, take a commandment each day or, like, a commandment for the week and try to, like, live it
Really
out.
live that one out, yeah.
Yeah. And then you can add another one and then, or go back on another one or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And also, like, we're not perfect, obviously. So, like, I mean,
Very
nobody's
obviously.
perfect. So,
Nobody's perfect.
yeah. So, it's okay if you mess
Mess
up
up.
sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, any of the time. Because,
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's gonna happen.
but don't try to. Don't
yeah,
do it.
don't try
Don't
to.
do it.
Don't
like-
do them. Be like, I'll ask for forgiveness later.
Yeah.
Good intentions, and if you do something without knowing it, well, then that's why it's important to read your Bible. But don't bash yourself for it, because that guilt isn't what God wants you to feel.
And, yeah, and these are, like, if you do this is all considered sinning if you do the opposite of what it says it is. Like, so, like, if, like, you're jealous of, like, whatever it is, the opposite of that, that's sinning. So, like, if you're jealous of what your neighbor has, that's technically, like, sinning.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, I was confused what you're saying.
I was like, whatever. But yeah, I think just remember that, like, if you're ever tempted to do anything or, like, whatever, or trying to live out, like, what you read in the Bible or anything, what I heard, I always say, yeah, I heard this from a youth pastor, but it's because I did. Sin is, like, comfortable. Sin is supposed to be comfortable and not, like, actually, because what we're supposed to be doing shouldn't be comfortable in the moment, and it comes, like, your reward comes later, and, like, you're, like, yeah. But I don't know. I just wanted to add that.
That's a good point.
Yeah. So
Thank you guys so much for watching. I think
This
we'll
has
wrap
been
it
the
up there
10
because
yeah,
that's
this has been
all
the
of the
10
commandments.
1,
Yeah.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whoa.
Wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Thank you guys so much for watching.
We hope you enjoyed this. We have, you know the drill.
You know the drill.
We have Instagram, in our Instagram bio, we have prayer requests.
We have
Forms.
find us on anywhere you can listen to a podcast and on YouTube and our little shorts that promote the videos on TikTok and Instagram. Promote. Keyword promote.
What'd you say? Can you say it one more time?
PROMOTE. Promote. Wait, is that right?
PROMOTE.
Promote.
Promote the
Please, guys.
podcast called To Converse. Anywhere
.com.
that
Love
you
you
want to
guys.
find it. Love you guys. Thank you so much for watching. See y'all next week.
I don't know why I started putting on Monica.
No, we needed that.